everyone, Amanda Saladin here from Love Life Yarn, and today we're going to be crocheting the Striped Farmhouse Wash Cloth. Super simple, easy project in one of my new favorite yarns. This is Lion Brand's Mako Cotton. So it's really nice, and it's one of their LB collection. So if you want to read more about it, you can check out the post below, the link to the post, and check that out on my blog for written instructions and to see more about the yarn. So we're going to crochet this today together. Let's get started. Materials you'll need for this project include 2 colors of Lion Brand's LB collection Mako Cotton. I've chosen white and light gray, but they have several other options for colors, and I am seriously in love with this yarn. I used it for a project for an upcoming thing I'm doing in the spring and love it. So check that out. There's the size I crochet hook, 5.5 millimeters, a yarn needle, and some scissors. Okay, now I've chained 33. So go ahead and your starting chain should be 33. I am changing the colors for mine. I did the main color is the white for the one on my blog post, and now that I'm doing the video, I'm going to make it the main color is the gray. So we're going to have opposite colors from the post. So whatever main color you want is what you're going to start with first. Oh, I need to do that. So you're going to, in the third chain from the hook, we're 1, 2, 3 right here. We're going to work the wattle stitch, which is a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and that gives you a single crochet, chain 1, and now work a double crochet. So you yarn over, right in the same chain, insert, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. And that gives you what they call the wattle stitch. Skip the next 2 and work the wattle stitch again. So single, chain, double. Okay, skip 2, single, get my yarn here cooperating, chain, double. Okay, and repeat this, skipping 2 chains, work a single, chain, double, all the way till you get near the end. Okay, and down here are the last 3 chains. So you're going to skip 2 and single crochet right here in the last one. And here's what your first row should look like. Okay, now you're going to switch to your contrasting color. Now in my original washcloth, I used white as the main color and the light gray for my contrasting. So here's my first row that I worked. And then we're going to work 2 rows of gray, 2 rows of white, 2 rows of gray for the stripe at the beginning. And if you want, you really could just do 2 rows alternating each time and make the whole thing striped. But I really liked having the middle solid like this. So we're going to switch to our contrasting color. Move that out of the way. White this time is my contrasting, because I'm doing it the opposite because I wanted to have, you know, opposite colors on these. So now how I join colors, if you're not familiar with it, is I just literally, I don't even tie a slip knot or anything. I literally just, and then I pull the gray tight. My tail's getting away there. There we go. So there is my chain 1. And later on when I go back and weave it in, I'll make sure it's pulled tight. So I've chained 1. Got a fuzz there. And you're going to work in the chain space. Okay, so you have a single crochet here, you're going to skip that. And you have a double crochet here, you'll skip that too. The chain space has this little opening and then you see your single crochet. So work in your chain space, work the same single crochet. It's okay if this is a little loose, we can pull it tight. Chain 1, double crochet. Okay, and now if my stitch is loose, I can pull my white and it'll be fine. So now we're going to go to the next stitch here. So you see the double and then your chain space. So work single, chain 1, double. Now you may have noticed I did not cut my original color, because once we come back you can actually carry it up the side and not have as many ends to weave in. Then you look, so this is the single, so skip the single and the double, and right here again single, chain 1, double. Okay, so work this down to the end, to this one right here, and I'll show you how to finish the end. Okay, I just worked my last single chain double right here in that chain space, and now we're down to our last 2. You're going to work in the turning chain. So this is the single crochet, this is the turning chain. So for the first one I usually have to use my fingernail to help it get in there, because it came from that very first chain. And single crochet. That's how you finish it off. So every time you turn, you'll do 2 rows now of your contrasting color. So this is the row you're going to repeat. You'll just chain 1, then right here in your chain 1 space you'll do the single, chain 1, double in the same space, okay, and you'll repeat that in each one all the way across, and then you'll work your single crochet in that chain space, that chain 1. So you're just going to repeat that. Let's take a look. So here's my original. Row 1 was our main color, 2 and 3 contrasting, 4 and 5 in the main color, 6 and 7 contrasting. This is 8 through 15. Okay, so the middle, if you want to like mine, 8 through 15 should be the main color, 16, 17 contrasting, 18, 19 main color, 20, 21 in the contrasting, and 22 in our main color. So that'll give you 22 rows. You just repeat, chain 1, work your wattle stitch in each chain space, and then single crochet at the end. So go ahead and work up the body of this. It even looks great in one color. So you can work it up with 22 rows, and then we'll come back and we'll do our little single crochet edging together, and it will be done. And here we are at the end of our stripe pattern. Just finished the last row, and I'm ready for the border. So I'm going to join my contrasting color here. And we're going to single crochet evenly around. So I had turned, so now I'm just starting and going across the tops of the stitches that I had made. I don't know why this wants to stick up. There we go. Okay, so still just single crochet in each stitch across over to the corner, and then I'll show you how to work our corner. Okay, now here I am, my corner stitch. So I'm going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet in the same corner. Okay, this allows it to turn. Sometimes people work 3 stitches in the corner. I like the chain space, so I worked that, and now you'll just work evenly down the sides, working a single crochet into the side of each row. So you'll just work around. When you get to the next corner, you'll work it the same way. Single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, all the way up till you get to this first stitch. And I'll show you how to finish this one off. Okay, now I'm right down to this first stitch where we joined, and I'm going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and slip stitch into our starting stitch, very first one. I just pulled mine tight, but there we go. And that'll make 1 round. And at first I thought about stopping with this, but then I thought 2 actually looked better. So you're just going to repeat that. You'll chain 1, and you will single crochet in every one. When you get to your corner space, you'll work the chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet right here in the corner space to make another corner. And you'll work all the way around, and you'll finish out the same way and have 2 easy, simple rounds of single crochet just to finish this off. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this free tutorial for the Striped Farmhouse Washcloth. Please like or comment, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for more great tutorials. I'll see you next time.